Welcome, and thank you for joining me on this journey of mastering relaxation. Today's yoga stretch sequence is for helping to release trapped gas and bloating. Meet your body where it is today. And if any of the poses do not work for you, you can skip it or modify it. Grab any props if you feel that you may need them. And remember, your body is the guru. Honor and listen to it. Let's begin an easy seated pose. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes. We're going to take 3 mindful breaths. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth to side out and release the weight of the body. Let's take this twice more, clearing the energy and grounding. Release and breathe normally, and then make your way onto your stomach for crocodile pose. You can rest the forehead on the ground, stack your hands on top of one another and make a pillow, or you can place a folded up blanket under the forehead. As you release the weight of the body, feel as you inhale, your stomach and your abdomen push into the ground. And this helps with massaging the intestines and to help out with motility. Lift your head up to release, and then make your way onto your back. We're gonna take banana pose. Keep your hips where they are, right at the center of your mat, and then take the feet to the bottom right corner of the mat. To move deeper, you can cross the left ankle right over the right ankle. Lift the upper body and bring it to the upper right corner of the mat, making a banana shape with the body. Take the arms up overhead to intensify the stretch, and breathe into the left side of the body. Allow the back to relax as much as you can. Release and cross the legs. Bring the legs and the upper body back to center, and let's move over to the other side. Take the feet to the bottom left corner of the mat, then take the upper body to the top left corner of the mat, finding the variation that works for you. Taking deep breaths, using your exhalation to soften, sending the breath deep in between the muscles of the ribs. Release the legs, bring the upper body back to center. Bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall away from one another and place both hands on the abdomen. Relax the pelvis, the hip points, and your lower back. Breathe freely as you let the belly expand on your inhalations. And then exhale deeply, letting the belly button fall towards the spine as you exhale. Take an inhale, and then exhale, draw the knees in towards each other, releasing reclined butterfly. And then hug the knees in towards the chest, taking the knees wide towards the shoulders for wind relieving pose. Soften the whole back body. Feel the abdomen push into the upper thighs as you breathe. And then we're going to release and grab the outer edges of the feet, opening the legs up wide into happy baby pose. Draw the knees down towards the ground, soles of the feet point up towards the sky. Release the shoulders down. And we're going to release the left leg down for half happy baby pose. Continue to draw the right knee down. You also have the option of lengthening the left leg to go in deeper. Release the right foot and keep the right knee bent, and then shift onto the left hip, dropping the right knee over to the left for a supine spinal twist. Take the right arm out to a T shape. Use your exhalations to move in deeper as you draw the right shoulder away from the right knee. Release and come back to center. And then grab the outer edge of the left foot, keeping the right knee bent or straightening the right leg if you want to move deeper. We're going to release the left foot and then take the left knee over to the right, coming into your supine spinal twist. Ground down through the upper back. Soften the hips and the knee down. Continue to lengthen your spine on your inhalations and move deeper into your twist on your exhalations. Release, bring the body back to center, and then hug the knees in towards your chest, keeping the knees together. And then hug the knees in closer and draw your forehead up towards your knees, making a ball with the body. Release, and then roll over and find your way into tabletop position. Keeping the hips stacked over the knees and the wrists right under the shoulders. Spread the fingers wide and lengthen your spine forward. And then inhale, drop the belly down and the tailbone up, heart center forward. Exhale to push the ground away, rounding through the back. Inhale, lengthen the back, shoulders back, tailbone up. Exhale to push into the hands and the shins, pushing the ground away. Take this flow 3 more times, moving at your own pace. Really let your belly soften and expand on the inhalations. And as you exhale, draw the belly button in and up towards your spine. Come back to a neutral spine, releasing cat-cow. And keep the hips over the knees. Walk the hands forward, overhead, and then melt your heart center down, softening the upper back, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Grow long through the sides of the body as you stretch your tailbone away from your shoulders. And then push into the hands to release. And bring the big toes together and take the knees out wide. Push into the hands, push the hips back for child's pose. Melting the heart center down, softening the upper back. You can stay here or take a thread the needle variation. Setting the right arm between the face and the knees. Draw your shoulder down away from the face. And then we'll release. And then thread the needle with the left arm. Draw both shoulders away from the ears. Feel the stretch between the scapulas of the upper back. And feel the stomach as you breathe, pressing up against the thighs. Take an inhale to lift the head to release. Just taking a pause, pushing the hips back. And then find your way into hero's pose, sitting on the calves, or you can take easy seated pose. Notice the sensations of the body. Just notice if anything changed, or if there is any movement happening in the abdomen, in the digestive tract. I invite you to take a couple of cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling to sigh it out through the mouth. Take that breath cycle a couple more times. If your eyes were closed, gently blink them open to end practice. Thank you for joining me. Peace and ease to you.